prisión, Wilson Manyoma, Orgona.
Hey.
Masters of None, episode 27.
27.
Ooh, we just finished watching something crazy that we kind of have to talk about immediately, right? Do we have to just immediately get directly into it?
I mean, I think we do. I mean, it's kind of hard. We can't really avoid talking about it. I mean,
I really want to talk to you about what you've been doing this week. But Justin comes in here and he shows me a video of the Paul brothers camp getting into a brawl with TMT, with Floyd Mayweather and his crew. Essentially, that's Jake Paul, right?
yes.
Jake Paul runs over and he kind of gets in Floyd's face and he's like asking him if he wants to run 2 in one night. And I think Floyd's already getting $100 million for this fight. So I don't know where they're going to come up with another $100 million for getting their fight, another fight. You all right?
My headphones.
They weren't plugged in?
My headphones weren't plugged in.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's definitely my fault if that's happening.
Yeah, you did that intentionally. I know.
So he gets in Floyd's face and what? Oh yeah. So he
gets in Floyd's face.
I'm recording it over there though.
All right.
So he gets in Floyd's face and he asks him if you want to run 2 in one night? You want to run 2 in one night? And then he takes his hat and he says,
Got your hat.
I got your hat. And then Floyd's team comes over and packs him the fuck out.
Yeah. It looked like Floyd threw a right uppercut.
Floyd definitely threw a couple punches.
Jake Paul, when he first, like, his head got pulled down like this, it looked like Floyd hit him with a little right uppercut, a little quick. I've seen a lot of those.
Dude.
You know, somebody always slips a shot in, like, always.
When you started playing the video, because we just watched it. Like, while you guys are seeing that starting soon screen, like, we just watched it.
Yeah.
And I click it to see how long the video is going to be, and it's like 7 minutes long. And I'm like, what? It's a 7-minute long fight? They're packing him out for 5 of those 7 minutes.
They're really scrapping. Logan got some work put in on him, too.
Him, too. Yeah,
Logan
he ran over. I mean, I don't blame him. He's got to go over there and do what he's got to do for his brother. But he went over there and got pieced up, too.
Yeah, man. And then you could hear him yelling, stop. And it's like, that never works.
Never.
Nobody in the hood stops stomping you out because you start yelling, stop.
No, there'd be people, mothers out screaming that shit.
The only thing that stops people from stomping someone out when they're in that frenzy,
A siren?
a gun.
Or a gun.
That's why somebody always pulls a gun out in those scenarios. And that's when, pop, everybody runs and there's somebody laying on the ground. That's how those scenarios happen every goddamn time.
Yeah, you're 100% right. You can see the video behind me, right?
Yes, I can.
Good. Wow, crazy.
Yeah, man.
What do you think?
I don't know. Jake was hiding his face.
He was hiding his
He was
face.
hiding his face.
Yeah,
he kept
definitely
on talking shit and stuff, you know, for the sake of the content and for the piece. Like, he wants to make sure that he keeps that, you know, that facade up. Of
I got the last
it's all
word.
Fun and it's all fun and games still. Ha, I got it. I got his hat. Like, no, they beat you up.
Yeah.
They beat you up the way you get beat up for behaving the way that these people behave when they've never been beat up.
Yeah, 100%. Those are a bunch of dudes that beat people up.
And he's going to learn a lot from this. And I think this was important.
This is a learning experience for him.
This is a learning experience for
Poor Logan getting dragged into it.
But see, Logan needs to know too, because
That
Logan
his brother's an idiot. He knows.
He needs to distance himself.
Yeah, he knows his brother's an idiot.
I mean,
what the fuck? What a fucking
yeah. And you know,
not
he's got
smart
some
person.
goddamn, like, the dudes that are his security guards, because that's who stomped him out. Floyd got a couple shots like here and there, but it was really security. And whenever someone disappears underneath a crowd of people that are all on the same side,
they're getting stomped out.
Nothing good is happening.
Yeah, 100%. It's his security and then his homies that are there with him.
Yeah.
That are also on the payroll as security.
And those security guards are gigantic.
They're enormous.
They're all like 6'5", like
They're
320.
You know what's funny is that when he stole the hat and tried to run away, he thought that he was just going to run away with Floyd's hat.
Yeah, he thought it was going to be like, it's just a hat. No,
it looked
no.
like they stole like the crown off the queen.
Yeah, bro.
That's what it looked like, bro.
Might as well.
Oh my God.
Might as well. He's just lucky that he didn't. I'm telling you, those scenarios, I never like those scenarios because there's always some cowboy in the crowd that gets a little too carried away. Maybe he's a little dusted out. Maybe he's a little geeked.
Yeah.
And then out comes the weapon. Those are always dangerous scenarios, man.
And here I was thinking that like our first fucking conversation was going to be the Jessica I OnlyFans. How dare me?
It's a hell of a week. It's a hell of a goddamn week.
So now that I mentioned it, I'll kind of briefly touch on it. Jessica I started OnlyFans, and she wants like absorbent amount of money for like chesticle like selfies.
Yeah. What is she? A straw weight, right? 125? No, that's a flyweight. Is she a 125? Is she a flyweight? Whatever it is. Jessica I, if you don't know, she's UFC, was a title contender for quite some time.
Mm-hmm.
That's
now she's got an OnlyFans, and for like $7,000, you can see her fucking cha-chas. She has like a menu that you could pick from of like different things that she offers. You're not getting like a butthole picture or anything like that. That one's not on there. But
that's a secret menu.
Yeah.
That's a secret menu.
The Starbucks secret menu.
See, but what I want to know, my question is, like my main question is, who asked Jessica I to do this?
No, dude, nobody. She's seen people.
There's a very long list before you hit Jessica.
100%. Yeah, it's just a big deal because she's a professional in such a masculine like sport, or because she's just a athlete in general. When an athlete does it, it's different. It's not. I'm gonna tell you why. It's because it's so far away from what she does. It's like the other end of the spectrum. She's a fighter.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, I get what you're saying. I just hope she's not in some dire straits with her. Yeah. Like in some kind of dire straits with finances where she's doing.
Oh, if she needs money. Listen, if she needs money, $7,000 for a fucking selfie with your tits out is too much fucking money. Like you gotta bring it down. There's some quality breasts on OnlyFans that are significantly less than $7,000.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? Some of these ladies need a fucking. That's like imagine a regular girl being like $500 a month. It's like, what's wrong with you? Even the professionals say it's better to have like a lower dollar subscription. I'm not an OnlyFans expert or anything like that. However, I will tell you that the experts say you're better off at that $10, $15 range. You get more.
I mean, $10 or $15 is a typical streaming service fee. I mean, that's right in line with your Netflix, right?
Hulu.
In line, yeah, with your Hulu, with your HBO Max, a little goddamn expensive, but $14.99.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck that. That's not even worth it. What do you even watch on there?
Bro, I watched Mortal Kombat, but I've been donating to HBO Max.
Oh, yeah, I guess I could.
I'd say a year.
Okay. I remember you getting it when Game of Thrones was out.
Yeah.
How many times have you gotten it and unsubscribed?
A lot of times. I've used a lot of emails to get a lot of free trials.
Yeah. I went to the same gym for a couple months just on free trials. You know, I just spaced them out. I said, can I get a 7-day trial?
Yeah.
Can I get a 7-day trial?
Come in with a hat on.
Can I get a 7-day trial?
Right.
It's different names.
Yeah, man.
Diego Sanchez got pulled from the card and then ended up fucking getting pulled off the roster.
Yeah, he got dropped.
Did you hear the phone call between his fucking crazy fucking coach, Joshua fucking, what's his last name? Faber?
No, it's Fabian.
That guy's a fucking kook.
Or Fabia, I think.
Did you hear the video, the audio of him on the phone Diego Sanchez leaked it. I'm sure this is his doing. The puppet master leaked the audio of him on the phone with Sean Shelby and like the legal team.
No, I didn't.
You haven't heard
that.
it?
No, I saw the video of him like kind of berating the announced team.
I have it queued up. I have it like here. We can listen to it if you want.
You have it on there?
I have it queued
Stop
up.
playing.
Yeah.
Play that shit.
Hey, Sean.
Hey, Josh.
Hold on.
Hey,
Stop it for a second.
I've got.
Just real quick, this just so there's some background on this. I know we're going deep. This is deep in MMA world. If you don't follow MMA, just stick around a couple minutes. We're almost out of this. But we got to discuss this.
That's why I'm doing this right now.
Yeah.
While it's early, I'm just gonna get this out of the way, and we won't listen to the whole thing. It's like 7 minutes.
So there's a fighter in the UFC. He's like a legend. He won the first Ultimate Fighter TV show competition. So he's been fighting for like 20 years with the UFC. He clearly has some kind of psychological issues from brain damage or something. He's got something going on because he behaves very strangely, and it looks like somebody that has multiple brain injuries. It's like TBI, like traumatic brain injury type of behavior, CTE, whatever you want to call it. So he got this manager who's wacky as all hell. Apparently doesn't know how to fight, has no experience, but somehow worked his way into his life in his corner, and he's running his management team. This man has just been going back and forth with the UFC over the past couple of weeks, so much so, like being such an asshole that the UFC like straight up dropped Diego Sanchez and just like tossed him, gave him his show money for the next fight.
They gave him the money for the fight?
They gave him his show money and his I think his fight money. I think they gave him his entire purse.
Wow.
Yeah, which was pretty cool, man. So anyway, so this is his crazy manager talking with Sean Shelby, who's one of the big shots at the UFC. He kind of runs the entire organization. He's one of the matchmakers like he does. He's big time over there. I don't know his specific title, but they're talking. So just imagine the level this guy is that this man's about to be talking to.
Okay.
Hey, Sean.
Hey, Josh. Hey, I've got our chief business officer and our head lawyer here, one and the same.
Okay.
Already weird.
We need to chat with you for a minute.
Gotta get 2 titles.
Hey, pal.
Okay.
So I just got a text from someone in my medical department basically saying that you called them for a, quote, formal request for all of Diego's pre-fight medical records, paper copy, unnecessary post-fight records, every physician that he has ever been evaluated by. By the way, we have no control over any of that. That's all commission done. So you'd have to make those requests formally with the commission. But more importantly, with the direct quote that I received was, you stated that the, quote, long-term effects of Diego being an MMA fighter were your basis for requesting it.
Yeah.
So I went through this with Mark Hunt, and here's the reality.
That's crazy that he says that.
You're concerned or he's concerned that he's having negative effects, then we're not going to fight him. And I'm going to pull the fight right now. And we're going to call it a day, and we'll release him, and he can go do something else with his life. Because I'm not putting anybody in that cage that doesn't feel 100% or thinks they're suffering from any medical issues.
Backfire.
Well, it has more to do with how is his physical body and all the treatments that he's had over 17 years of injuries in his hands, his face, and all over his body that I'm referring to, that if he needs medical attention after his career, how is he supposed to move on without medical records? As that's what I'm concerned about. That's all it is. Is that if he has to go see another doctor about.
So essentially, that phone call was leaked after like there's this huge back and forth in the media with people saying like Diego's scared to fight. Or he's too fucked up to fight. And it just kind of gives you a real good insight of what really happened. And it is fucking weird that he would call. And I get it that he seems like he has a fighter's best interest at heart. He wants to know, just in case in the future, if Diego ends up having to get spoon fed for the rest of his life, we should have known this before the fight. They're just trying to. I feel like he's just trying to build a case. The UFC seems like they've seen this before, and they're really not. They literally just said, you know what? I don't give a fuck if the fight's in 5 days. We're pulling it. That's it. We'll get somebody else to fight.
He said we're pulling it and we'll release him,
and we'll give you your money too. That's how much we really don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's just I don't know what his motivation is. I think that this guy, Joshua Fabian, or Fabio, whatever the hell his name is, I think he's got some kind of sociopathic type of like mental issue.
Dude, he's weird. He approached
Occurring.
Matt Serra.
Yeah, I think it's just he doesn't even know why he's asking for this stuff. He doesn't know what he's saying. He's very inexperienced and he sounds absurd.
He sounds like he just talked himself out of a fucking job, because now what career is he managing?
It's
Is Diego Sanchez going to go somewhere else and fight now? Because if that would really make no fucking sense.
nobody's going to sign him. They might sign him over in like one championship or something. Maybe. He'll get knocked the fuck out in Bellator. You know,
I wonder what fucking happens with him now, and what happens with his fucking kooky fucking manager. You've seen videos of that guy training and shit, like
no,
slipping bag and shit.
Yeah, I've seen him doing some very weird kind of, I don't know, very weird shit.
Yeah, I've seen him in the octagon, like training other fighters, and he's like, everything's a knife, and they're like chasing each other, just trying to touch each other. He's like, don't let him touch you.
Yeah,
He's
freeze tag.
Everything. It's exactly what it was.
Get the fuck out of
He's
here.
like, everything's a knife, and they're just running around this octagon, 4 dudes.
I was in training camp for like 8 years when I was coming up, if that's the case, playing freeze tag. You know?
Yeah, essentially that's exactly what it was.
But it's I don't know. It's weird. Did you see Cowboy talking about it?
Yeah, I seen Cowboy talking about it.
He said that his boy fucked Joshua up in
In
a
a
bar.
He said he wasn't even training either. He said he wasn't even training at the
I'll
time.
beat your ass. And then he said he walked him all over that place. He was probably dragging him by the shirt.
Probably was. Isn't that a crazy fucking story though? Because what are they both from New Mexico or something? Like, what's the
They were both at the same camp. They both used to train at Jackson Winklejohn.
Joshua used to train there?
No, Diego
Oh,
Sanchez.
Diego did. Oh, okay. But I thought that Joshua wasn't always in the picture.
He wasn't. But maybe it was somewhere else. Maybe it was in Vegas. Maybe it was, maybe it was somewhere. I mean, if they were on the same card at some point. It's
Yeah.
not,
That's fucking funny though.
Yeah.
That's a funny
crazy.
story,
Yeah. It's weird like that because when there's a sports figure that's visiting or something like that for an away game or like a fight or something, you can dead ass run into them around where the arena is. Like there was times like I was in New York, I'm out in the city and they, like the night there's a Knick game, if you just like go to places around the Garden or around the hotels near the Garden, you'll see basketball players like eating at the restaurants and shit like that.
Oh, I believe that. Yeah, because it's
Yeah.
like what's the nicest, closest place?
Yeah.
We'll go eat over there
Yeah, exactly. And they stand out.
because they're fucking
Like,
enormous.
Yeah, I used to see the Brooklyn Nets. Like I used to see them sometimes just walking around and I'm like, yo,
Those are people that you're like,
they
even
don't
when you-
slip past you.
yeah, no.
Nah.
And even if you don't know they're a basketball player, you know that you're just a large fucking human being. It's like, whoa, who the fuck is that guy?
Hell's going on here.
You must play basketball.
And if you don't, you should.
Yeah, exactly, right? How disappointing is that?
I feel like that's one of those rude ass things that people do. When
Well,
they see
but-
somebody like, whoa, you play basketball?
Don't put your aspirations on me, motherfucker.
And I feel like a lot of people are like, fucking no. Just tall, idiot.
dumb.
The hell out of the way. I'm trying to get
You
some
got-
bread.
You got to be fucking tall to play like professional basketball.
Yeah. There's a select few that are short, but being tall is
But they're outliers.
absolute.
They're not the
outliers.
fucking.
A little Puerto Rican. JJ Barea.
Yeah,
see
is he
him?
small? He's
Yeah.
probably still, what is he, 6'1"?
6'1" my ass. He's like 5'6",
What?
5'7" or some. Yeah, little tiny Puerto Rican.
He probably looks so small on,
He's a
on
little
TV.
baby guy.
He probably looks like a ball boy or a towel
big.
boy on TV.
Yeah, man. He looks tiny.
Fuck,
He can ball
5'6"?
up. Yeah, man. He used to play for the Mavericks. I don't know who he plays for now, but he was like legit. Like he was like 7th man off the bench. Like sometime, like
I don't know what the fuck that means. How many people play basketball at the same time?
there's 5 people on the team.
Okay,
if
so
you're,
he's
like-
number 7.
Yeah, so he would like come in like the second sub and like really put in some work. Like
Okay.
it's
Do basketball players play the whole game?
they sub in and out.
No, but does anybody like play? Does LeBron James fucking sub in and out?
Not really. He'll typically play like I think a full game is 45 minutes. I think 45 is 12, 48 minutes.
It's periods or it's quarters?
It's 4 12-minute quarters.
Oh, okay.
And I believe it's 12. And so he plays like 44 minutes, like 45 minutes. Like that's
Okay.
crazy though.
Yeah.
That's crazy though. He's a freak. He never gets hurt. Knock on wood. I don't like him, but I don't want him to get hurt.
I mean, you're not supposed to get hurt, right? In basketball, you're not supposed to get as hurt because it's not really a contact sport.
It actually is a contact sport.
Is it a
Yeah,
contact
it's
sport?
considered a contact sport, yeah.
You're not allowed to contact each other.
Sure you are. There's
You're allowed to
certain-
post up on people, but you
Yeah,
can't.
you're
really.
allowed to post, you're allowed to bump, you're allowed to, like, if you're going straight up, you guys could like knock into each other and it would
I get that. I wonder what the I would love to know what the percentage is like when it comes to like getting hurt in basketball versus like football or baseball or.
Well, there are probably just as many injuries in basketball. They're just not as grave as the injuries in football. Like when people get hurt in football, they get fucking hurt.
Yeah.
Like when you get hurt in
'Cause
football,
most
you
of the time they're
tear your
playing hurt.
ACL, MCL, both your meniscus, like your knee explodes when you have an injury in football. You know, people's cleats get caught in the turf and then they get cracked anyway. And their whole body goes the opposite direction. Like broken arms and shit. Like those are like traumatic injuries a lot of times.
Yeah.
Bad concussions and stuff. There's way less concussions in basketball. I'll tell you that.
Those guys who's getting paid the most? Baseball, right?
Baseball.
And then followed up by what?
Probably basketball.
They getting paid a lot?
Basketball?
I'm just asking.
Hell yeah. Basketball players get paid.
I know they got a big Chinese market.
Yeah, basketball players get paid a lot of bread. Like a lot of bread. But baseball players take the cake, bro.
Yeah.
They take the cake. There's a couple baseball players that signed like $250 million 10-year contracts and shit. Like
250.
Like it's like absurd. They have the best representation of their agents are the best. Their union is the best.
How's that work? If you get, is that guaranteed? 250?
They have the most guaranteed money also. Because there's a lot of stipulations in a contract. Like given I don't know anything crazy about contracts and sports contracts, but there's some things that I kind of know a little bit.
Yeah.
So there's there's guaranteed money that you're getting no matter what. And then there's money that you get like based on like playing this many seasons or getting to the playoffs. There's like bonuses and shit like that. Winning a Super Bowl, there's bonuses. Winning a World Series is bonuses. American League title, National League titles. So it's crazy though. There's so much. Baseball players get paid so much, yo. Oh, I'm fucking lying. Soccer's probably up there too.
The soccer players get paid a lot.
Yeah,
I know that.
soccer players get paid bread. I'm about to look up the highest sports contract right now.
I think
highest active sports contract.
I think that's it. It's a soccer player. I want to say it's like Messi, right? If Messi's not number one, he's definitely number two.
Highest active, Messi's number one. 4 years.
Who's behind him? Cristiano Ronaldo.
List of largest.
Let's hear it.
Contracts.
Let's hear it.
And this goes like, I think this is like ever.
What do we got?
We got Lionel Messi with FC Barcelona. 4 years, length of the contract. It was 4 years. Contract value.
How much was it? You got to count the zeros. Damn, is it that much? How much is it?
This can't be real.
Let me see it.
Bro.
What is it?
His contract value
Yeah.
was $673 million.
Euros?
$919,105.
I believe
so
it.
$673 million contract.
Those dollars or euros?
Dollars.
Yeah, I believe it.
Bro, he was getting paid $3,743,000 a game.
Yeah, I believe it.
Per game, almost $4 million a game.
Have you seen the guy play?
Yes, I've seen him play.
He's worth it.
Patrick Mahomes with the Kansas City Chiefs. Wow.
What did Mahomes get?
Bro, $504 million contract.
Holy
503, excuse me.
fuck.
Bro,
How many years?
$42 million a year. 12 years. See, that's the thing. Football contracts are mad long. See,
The soccer contract was only 4 years for that.
Messi's contract was 4 years.
Holy fuck.
This is the last year of his contract right now.
Damn.
Oh,
all
my
right,
God.
who else we got?
Mike Trout with the Angels, baseball player.
Baseball player.
Yeah, 12-year contract, $426 million.
That's a lot of money,
That's
too.
a lot of money too. 35.5 a year. That's a fucking lot.
That is a lot of money.
And about $219,000 a game.
How'd they even have any? How could they afford to have any other players?
There's no
Fuck.
salary cap in baseball.
Yeah. Who else?
Canelo
Alvarez?
Alvarez, 5-year contract with DAZN. This contract was $365 million.
I'm pretty sure he got fucked on that contract.
Yeah, I think they parted ways.
Yeah. I'm like 90%
DAZN
sure he
fucking
got
sucks. I
fucked.
could have told him that was going to be trash.
Yeah.
DAZN sucks.
I like him. He's been in the media a lot lately. I feel like he's coming out now. Like we're starting to see finally the real Canelo. Back in the day, we seen this like timid version of him. Now we're seeing like the guy who's telling people to fuck off in the ring and shit.
That Messi contract has me. I'm fucking uneasy about that.
About how much money they're
Oh
paying
my
that fucking
God.
dude.
Guy's making so much money.
Dude, there's so many eyes on him, bro. The
So much
whole
goddamn
world
money.
watches him.
So much goddamn money.
Can you imagine? His house must be crazy.
I mean, what do you even do with that money, bro? Wow, that's a lot of bread.
He's getting $30-something million a game.
Yeah,
Every game?
every game,
That's crazy.
every game.
That is insane.
It was almost $700 million contract
In 4 years.
for 4 years.
For 4 years. It's crazy
No.
that to think about like the dude who has to like shower next to him and shit. He got to look at him and be like, $700 million fucking dollars. He's like, you don't look like you're worth it. No, but they know.
God damn it, $700 million.
I wonder what Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, shit, he ain't even on that list.
I don't know. Yo, what up, Ray? Yo, people, check it out. Ray's going to be on the Masters of None episode 28.
Episode 28, we're going to have Ray Figs. Ray Figs in the chat.
Isn't that, dude, that's a lot of fucking money. Did you, I sent you something. I don't know if you listened to it. It was a woman kind of berating a Latino cop.
I seen it. I watched it.
Do you want to talk about it?
Sure.
Do you want to listen to it? I also have that queued up.
You have that too?
Yes, it's much shorter.
You got a condensed version?
Yeah.
Wow, yeah.
All right,
Damn,
so
yo.
I'm gonna give you guys so essentially what you're about to listen to is a deputy pulling a woman over for operating a motor vehicle while using like a cellular device.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Long story short. That's
All right, so it's gonna queue up where he approaches her at the car.
I was going at 38,
Yes, you are, ma'am. Good morning.
and the speed limit is 40, and I was going 38, so why are you harassing
You are
me?
correct. I pulled you over
Because you're a murderer.
because-
Yes, I started to record because
you can't
you're
be
a murderer.
you can't be on your cell
I
phone
wasn't
while you're
on
driving.
my phone. I was recording
Yo,
you because
that escalated so
You can't
quickly.
use your cell
I
phone
can
while you're
record
recording.
you.
May I have your driver's license?
It's at my apartment.
Oh, se
What's your
cagó.
apartment?
It's at my home. I'm just taking my son to his.
Do you have
therapy.
Do you have your driver's license?
I mistakenly left it at home.
Do you have a picture of your driver's license?
Yes, I do.
He gave her an out.
And can you call your supervisor, please?
I
Because
already did. He's on his way.
good, because you're a murderer.
Okay.
What?
And so you're giving me a cell phone ticket? Is that why you're harassing me?
Not harassment.
Yeah.
I am enforcing the law.
I
ma'am.
have a right to record the police when they're harassing me.
By all means, but you can't do it while you're driving.
I wasn't texting or none of that.
Do you have
And
that
you
picture?
scared me and made me think you were going to murder me.
Okay, well, I'm sorry you feel that way.
Well, it's
crazy.
not just a feeling, you're a murderer.
Okay.
Oh
Can
my
you zoom in
God.
on that for me, dear?
Sure.
Thank you.
And I'm perfectly legal, and I'm a teacher. So there.
This is the
Congratulations.
craziest part.
You're a murderer.
What's your last name? I can't see that there.
Well,
If
here you
stop,
go,
Stop
murderer.
shaking.
Huh.
Zoom in on that for
No,
me, ma'am.
because you're scaring me.
Oh,
You're threatening to kill me and my son.
Oh my God.
I'll tell you what. You keep smiling. You're on camera.
You're trying to threaten to kill me.
I
I'm not
didn't say that.
smiling. You're the one who's.
Hold that still. I can't see that. Is this your car?
Yes, it is. You're trying to say I stole my own car because you're jealous.
Oh my God. That's
So
enough. heard
I
that.
want to cut it off, but
You wait for me right here,
the
okay?
last
Big
part
Yeah.
is at the end. But
Wow.
just the fact that she's going off on him like this is his personal camera. This isn't like a camera that's issued to them either.
For him being a Mexican racist. What is that name?
It's on the
Gasso.
citation, ma'am.
Here you go, Mexican racist.
Oh my.
You're always going to be a Mexican. You'll never be white. You know that, right? You'll never be white, which is what you really want to be.
There you
want
go,
to be
dear.
white.
Have a good day.
You want to be white so bad.
Crazy.
Wow.
Crazy.
Wow. Damn, that lady was angry. And that poor child, she's got a son. Oh my goodness.
Crazier than that, she's a fucking teacher. Not just a teacher, she's a college professor.
She's a college professor. This
Because
is what terrifies me about
They
colleges.
blanked her face out, but the internet, the fucking internet, you will never get over on the internet. They will take your voice. They will find you.
Wow.
And the internet found her. And turns out, I forgot what her fucking name is. I should put her on Front Street, but I don't remember
Who
her
cares
name.
what her name is?
But she is a college professor.
Oh my God.
Isn't that crazy that she's in
teaching
charge of shaping the minds of young adults, but she's fucking badgering this fucking guy who's just doing his job because she was recording him on her phone while she drove with her kid in the back seat.
She said, "You were going to murder me and my son." You know how she's programming that kid to think in that backseat?
Crazy.
He's going to think every cop wants to murder him. That's dangerous, man. Wow, that lady's nuts.
She said, I was going 38. He says, yes, you were, ma'am.
Yes, you were. She said, I have the right to record you. He said, yes, you do. Not while you're driving.
Fucking insane, bro.
Wow. That's
Fucking
an angry
insane.
woman.
And
That's
I wouldn't
an angry
know.
woman.
Yeah, I just think it's relevant because she's a teacher, because she's a professor.
Bro, I'm going to go out on a limb here. And I'm going to say she's probably single.
Oh, 100%.
Probably single.
Dude, you're not getting fucked talking like that.
No.
I hate to be vulgar.
No.
Yeah, no, 100% single.
Jesus.
And you know what? What's worse than ever, she's just not happy. That's because if you're single and you're happy, then there's a lot of people who are alone and happy.
She's hateful.
She's hateful. Fucking full of hate. Crazy, bro. The guy just pulls her over and she immediately just starts decapitating him.
Yo, she called him. She said, here you go, Mexican racist. That lady is nuts.
Murderer.
See, but this is what I say about there are some cops and some people that oppose the body cam. They say that it's not good for the officers. The officers sometimes need to do their job, which I get it. It's a little weird to be recorded, but it works in the other way too.
It's transparency.
Because this is saving this cop right now from looking crazy. Then secondly,
is Ray said dry snatch.
Facts.
She got sand in her snatch. That's for
Facts,
sure.
Yo. So this is saving this cop here, and it also saved that cop that shot that girl that was stabbing everybody.
Oh my God, yeah.
That wild
and
ass
this
lady.
is his camera.
His camera.
This isn't an issued camera.
No.
It's crazy, bro.
Oh, wait a minute. This is an issue by the police department?
No, it's his.
Whoa.
It's his personal cam because he knows he would like transparency. He knows he treats people right. This is an assumption. Not that it's his camera. It's an assumption that this is why he wants it. But he probably knows. He's like, I treat people right. I don't got nothing to hide from. I'm going to have this camera on me just in case.
Yo, that's...
And look, it worked out.
Wow, man. Good for him. So he went out on his own, bought this camera with his personal money. His own money,
Yeah. That's his
wear
camera.
it while he's
working so that there's transparency. Nobody can ever say he did or didn't do something.
Wow.
He knows he's not going out there treating people bad, I guess, so.
Wow, good for him, man.
Yeah. Crazy.
Good for him.
Good for him for being patient. And
he knows he has this camera.
Well, yeah.
Also,
but it's his camera.
It's his camera, but that's why he's like, you know what? He said, "Oh, I'm winning here."
Yeah, dude. When you run into bad people, that's what happens. Speaking of bad people, did you hear about the dude in Florida that owned the pizza place? So if you own a small business right now, the government's doing like these like paycheck protection loans, and essentially what they are, it is like a loan from the government where they'll give you money to pay your employees.
Okay,
It's
so
a
you can
paycheck
keep
protection.
them employed.
Yeah.
Keep them employed.
Yeah,
Do you have to
100%.
pay this money back? I think you do.
You might have to.
I think there's some forgiveness programs for this loan, but it has to be very specific circumstances. But go ahead.
So there's a guy in Florida. Of course, all this fucking crazy shit happens in Florida.
Florida's another country, yo.
It 100% is. There's a guy in Florida who had a pizza shop. This motherfucker said he had like 500 employees. He had like the biggest pizza shop in America, essentially, is what he was putting on paper.
He said he had 500 employees at a pizzeria.
He had 500 employees.
Holy shit.
And he was stealing all this fucking money from the government. And guess what? They fucking found him. He had bought a 1950 like fucking old school car. He bought a farm. He sold the pizzeria.
This guy's an idiot. What does he think? He's not going to get caught doing this?
Well, he got caught.
Of course he got caught. You think you're going to get away with the government's money? Yo, the government is like, you don't think that raised some kind of red flags? How old is this guy?
I don't know how, dude, there was another guy in Florida who enslaved a man for years. There was a mentally handicapped dude too.
Oh,
there was a
my
mentally
God.
handicapped dude that worked for this guy.
That is goddamn terrible.
Bro, he had to pay him back $546,000. You know how
He's never
long you
gonna get
gotta
that money.
You know how long you gotta work to get that? Oh, he's probably got something, some kind of business insurance or something like that.
Damn, yo, it's almost like he came up
Yeah.
right now with this bread real quick.
He got overtime and shit. But he hadn't been making him work for years, and he was paying him for a little bit. But then he just stopped paying him.
And the dude kept showing up for work.
The dude kept showing up from work. The dude was, mentally handicapped. He said that he had
That guy's a piece of shit.
He moved him into like a roach infested apartment. I guess he was like grooming him, like, yo, I'm gonna hook you up to where I pay your rent, you'll eat for free, but he wasn't paying him any money. At first, they said they gave him like maybe like 150 or some odd $1,000 they settled on, right? And then the court turned around and was like, no, you know what? That's not enough.
See, I like that kind of shit though. That's justice right there. But he's never going to get that money. It's one thing to win a judgment, but to get the person to actually pay that money.
Well, that guy owns a business, luckily enough. So he might have to liquidate that business to come up with this money. He might not get it all. He's getting something though.
He's the rulings like that, man. It's like a win for like the regular guy. And it's like, it's like, yes, like good. Like he needs to get this money. Hopefully he can somebody can advise him and he can live happily ever after. And, hopefully, of course, this doesn't give back all those years that he was working for nothing. And, that's terrible and that's awful. But that's kind of dreamland that money falls from the sky and lands in his lap.
Yeah, no, he's definitely not.
Cool. Got my $500,000 check today.
I wonder what happens. I wonder what's going to happen.
That goes through other proceedings. Then they're going to file for appeals. Then they're going to push, then they're going to push it to another level of court. And it's, it's going to keep going. It's just lawyers.
I wonder if he's gotten anything. I know one thing for sure. You could borrow some of that money from your lawyer so your settlement comes in. Because I know a gang of motherfuckers who didn't get waiting for settlements and end up spending the whole thing before they even get it. Borrowing it from their lawyers.
Oh, no. That's stupid as hell. Lawyers, tacking on some kind of interest.
Yeah, 100%. He's like, yo,
kneecaps broke.
Yo, listen, you're going to get 150,000. You want 10 G's right now? Just to hold down?
Who does that, bro?
Dude, lawyers do that shit, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, take this 10,000. You go out, buy yourself a chain. You need 5 more thousand. You go back. It's like, yo, remember that 10 you gave me? Yo, let's just make it even 20. Give me 15. I'll give you 20.
Wow.
Next thing you know, fuck, a whole settlement's gone before you even get it.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Damn, I gotta pay my cable bill and my light bill, matter of fact.
Did that just remind you of paying your bill?
Yeah, gotta pay that shit.
Another thing I wanted to talk about. I'm full of shit today.
Yeah, you definitely are, but yo, keep it coming. Bro.
Yo, so we stream on Twitch. Are we streamed on Twitch?
Yeah, we should be.
We're not.
We're not.
I just didn't do it. I mean, I clicked it. It just didn't go through.
All
YouTube and Facebook.
YouTube and Facebook.
But Twitch has like this new thing where you can't just wear whatever you want on Twitch. Like girls were like, we know those girls like just chatting. They're wearing like bikinis and shit in the living room and shit.
Yeah, and they're like,
so a lot of them, dude, yes, their body painting.
So I've heard.
They're like crushing like Twitch. Like they're making it hard for like real creators to like get anything done on there because they're just like soaking up all the.
Of course they are.
Fucking dudes that go to Twitch.
Oh my God.
So, they altered their terms and conditions.
Get out of here. So now they have to wear, there's like, you can't wear something.
Well,
crazy.
you can wear a bathing suit if you're in a pool. And you know what they turned around and did? Now they got hot tub streams. And these girls are wearing a bathing suit in a hot tub where you would normally wear a bathing suit, and they're streaming. And they're just chatting in their bathing suit in hot tubs.
Take that.
Oh my God. They'll do whatever it takes.
Take that. Are they? Do they have to be fully submerged, or they just got their feet in there?
I don't know. I don't watch it. Allegedly.
Can we jump on one real quick,
dude? You know what's funny is I'm.
How do you find them? How do you find them?
I think they're on like Just Chatting.
Just Chatting. I'm about to see what's going on here.
If there's any hot tub girls.
Yeah. So
it's just like, it just ruins it for like the people who are, because listen, if I'm going to watch like a League of Legends stream, right? And there's a chick with her tits out in the hot tub, like I'm going to click on that too.
Look. I got a commercial.
Is there one there?
Yeah.
There's a girl in a hot tub? I told you, this is real. I don't want to encourage anybody watching us to go there right now. I promise you, when we're done, those girls will still be there. So keep listening to us. But it's crazy, bro. And they're not even doing anything. They're just sitting there talking. Like, there's a
she's got a trampoline next to the pool.
Oh my God. Can I see? You know what's crazy, bro? When you go on other websites, like maybe like you're watching a movie,
she just got paid so much. I just sat through like a 1 minute ad.
Dude, you know, when you're watching a movie, there's like a chance that maybe there's going to be a titty falling out. This girl is outside on her pool in a G-string.
Jumping in a bunny costume.
Jumping in a G-string bunny costume. Jumping up and down on a trampoline next to a pool.
How many are in the chat?
This is what Twitch has become. Oh my God, I can't believe
How many are streaming in there? There's gonna be like 20,000.
No, 8.3 thousand.
That's a lot.
Which is still a lot. Someone just said, will you do a split, please? There's people writing in Spanish. This is crazy. This can't be what Twitch is going to become.
Yeah, man. They're killing it for people that get on there with what they want to do. Yeah.
That's distracting. Isn't that insane that that's a real thing? I said it. You went on there and found exactly what I was talking about.
Wow, it was right
Dude,
there.
It's unbelievable.
Wow, and it's under Just Chatting. That is so damn funny, man.
It's crazy, man. It's It's crazy.
So they're changing the terms. They'll change them again.
Yeah, dude. There's a place for that, and it's not Twitch.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
You know, there's not. I'm not offended by it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Good for her.
How do you feel about music being on there?
I don't mind music being on
like when
there.
I was doing like DJ streams. You thought that was like a poor use of the channel? Like, be honest.
No.
Because I know it's originally the roots are in gaming.
No, I'm not saying that. The thing about stuff like that is it's like it's in poor taste, and that's distracting for anybody. And it's like, what is it? It's probably like a 90 some odd percent men.
Yeah.
Right.
And the Twitch demographic that it's a lot of men,
a lot of gamers,
a lot of young,
a lot
men.
of introverts. I've got nothing against anybody who goes on Twitch. I've been watching Twitch forever, you know,
you
since before fucking there was chicks with their tits out. I just go there for something different. And when I go there and they have that, it's like, oh, what's this? And I end up in this fucking vortex of girls next to it in a pool. And like, it loses its value. It's like Tumblr. When I found out there was porn on Tumblr.
It ruined life turned upside down,
Dude, it ruined Tumblr for me. My feed was just nothing but P and V, you know? And I had to delete it because I couldn't go back anymore. I was just like consumed.
Yeah, bro, you got to be careful even on Instagram with the feed that they'll lately I've been trying to research new tattoos, new tattoo artists and stuff because I want to like finish my right arm and shit. So and I'm on the right side.
Justin got the good side.
It's a better side for me anyway, for my ink.
Yeah, I think it's good
you just got to snap on your left arm now. You know? So I've been like researching it. Yo, my entire Instagram feed is nothing but tattoos. I send my girl a whole bunch of Pitbull videos and stuff like that of like
your Instagram becomes Pitbull videos.
That's all it is. All it is. I watch like 5 jiu-jitsu videos in a row. It's all jiu-jitsu videos.
That's 100% true because I've been watching a lot of Gordon Ryan and now I feel like I've seen like every single one of his matches now because he just keeps feeding me it. But yeah, I just don't want to corrupt like something that's not for that. Like I'll go on Pornhub if I want to watch that. You know what I'm saying? When there's a guarantee that this chick's going to get slammed. The difference is on Twitch, it's like there's a guarantee that you're not going to fucking see anything.
Yeah. See, but it's a tricky lane because, right, if she's not, those girls aren't doing enough, to be super successful on like OnlyFans, right?
Okay, well,
But they're
unless they dabble in both worlds.
yeah, but this is what I mean, like the content that they want to create, because clearly they're not going all the way.
No, not on Twitch.
No, it seems like if they're going to Twitch, they more than likely aren't really at that point where they're
Nah,
willing to
bro.
do
There's
that.
girls on Twitch that are crazy famous. At Bella Delphine, you know, she's from Twitch. She's from Twitch, and and then she made an OnlyFans. She's that really pale girl, real thin. She made an OnlyFans. That shit hit. She started getting wild ratchet on there. Started getting
Get
stuff.
out of here, yeah.
Yeah, bro. I don't want to be
man.
too vulgar, but she was there was sex being made.
But I guess that being made, but I guess that was that's an exception, right? Someone
Yeah, she's an outlier.
And
Not every girl on there has an OnlyFans. A lot of them probably have OnlyFans, but it's probably similar content because you don't have to show your hoo-ha on OnlyFans. You know, like there's people who have OnlyFans that there's a lot of people who have OnlyFans where they don't show anything.
Are they successful?
If you're famous, yeah, Tana Manju, Manju,
I don't know
from
who that is.
YouTube. She's a blonde from YouTube, super, super famous on the internet.
Really?
She has one. And she baited people for months. You seen that?
Oh shit. Is the screen shut?
I don't know. So she baited people for months.
Bait up, bro.
She was one of the reasons why they changed up the service on because people were so pissed because she kept saying that she was gonna show this, show that. And she didn't show anything. She's not the only one either. What's her name? The Bad Baby. Bad Baby doesn't have any like pictures or videos of her like in anything that couldn't be shown on Twitch or Instagram. She's just like bikinis and stuff like that.
Yo, they said she pulled like $1 million in like first 24 hours or something.
I know,
like
it's
that.
crazy.
I was like, oh my God.
That's so much money.
I was like, oh my God. You know that,
Yes.
that meme? My God.
That's it, dude. It's ridiculous that she made that much money.
Damn, that's crazy, man.
Just turned 18. How disgusting are we?
Yo, everybody was
How
lined
disgusting are men?
Humans. It's just humans in general, because it's not just men. I'm sure there's a bunch of girls on there too, you know, going in there. It's not, I'm sure there's a large majority of it that's men.
Yeah.
But there's definitely girls going on there too, like just trying to see what's up behind 1 month to see what it's about. You know what I mean?
How fucking weird. Dude, we're so fucking weird, bro.
Yeah.
We will give up money for images of other people.
That goddamn viewfinder inactive, press a button, popped up again. I swear to everybody watching this, listening to this, I'm going to figure out what the hell's going on with that. I promise you.
The viewfinder inactive thing?
Yeah.
It's, you know what? It's quick though.
Yeah, it is quick, but it
It
pisses
is
me
quick.
off. It
It
happens
does-
a couple times throughout
It does,
the podcast.
no, it pisses me off too. But
It's annoying.
it's a necessary evil. What do you got, man? You anything specific you wanted to discuss today?
You know me, man.
You want to talk about this weekend's events? Who's Cowboy fighting now?
Cowboys fighting Morono. This dude, I think it's Alex Morono or something is his name, I think. Yeah, so Cowboy is crazy. Take that piece off there.
Oh, I don't want to touch it now. It's fucking. You've already fucked me. Justin fucked me in something in the background. We can't tell you guys.
Damn it.
But there's some fuckery happening. I might burn myself later because Justin's irresponsible.
You know you can't trust me with that. This is why we can't have nice things.
This is
man.
why we can't have nice things.
God damn it.
I want you to well, first of all, tell me if there's anything you want to talk about. And also I want to ask you, what's the quality look like on your device?
It's fucking wonderful.
Okay, good. I was just checking.
Yeah.
Sometimes my phone doesn't buffer.
Nah, bro.
You know, we always got to check ourselves because it's never a third. So next week, we're bringing on Ray Figs. People, do your homework. Go check him out on Instagram. Check him out on YouTube. You can just type in Ray Figs anywhere.
You can type in Ray Figs Music. I think that's his YouTube, right?
Yeah,
His YouTube, Ray
we're gonna
Figs
have him
Music.
on next week. We're gonna talk to him about his YouTube channel, about his music, and then we're also gonna just talk the regular shit that we're gonna talk anyways that we're normally gonna talk about.
Yeah, man. We go back.
I think there's just gonna be how are we gonna do this? It's gonna be just a chair right here.
Yeah, man. He's gonna sit right in the goddamn middle, man.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, man. That's where he's going to sit. He's the guest. He's a guest of honor.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know?
That makes perfect sense.
Ray Figs on YouTube.
Is that what you just said? Right. Oh yeah. You can just type it in anywhere. It will come up. Tell your Alexa to play him. Tell your fucking Google thing to play him. Let's see. There's a couple things.
What you got?
There's a couple other things. Oh, so I wanted to talk about. I know I keep going back to the UFC or MMA in general. This is going to be Cowboy's last fight at 70. He's going to 55 after this.
Yeah,
did you know that?
He used to be at 55.
No, I know. He's going back to 55.
He should. 70's big guys, man. You don't want nothing to do with guys that are set in, 170 years when he's getting older and shit. I don't want to see him get hit by 70 pounders.
Yeah.
170 pounders they're big boys.
What happened to Nate Diaz? Why is he not fighting this weekend?
He's injured.
If you don't know, Nate Diaz got pulled from the card this weekend. I think the whole fight got pulled, right? Nobody's stepping in the fight.
He said he's going to sit on the table. You can say Indian style right here. Oh, can I say that anymore? No, you can sit crisscross applesauce.
You can sit crisscross applesauce right here. As long as we can see your beautiful hair.
Yeah, man. You got to bring the locks out. And you got to bring a secret pop, bro. You got to bring a new pop. You got to unveil something new, man.
The fuck was that?
Somebody just fell through the ceiling.
It's funny because you guys don't hear certain things because, we just have our audio set in a way that doesn't pick up other sounds. Like we only want you to hear us. So every once in a while, there's like a fucking crash.
He has like 120-pound Pegasus dog upstairs. He's got a Dogo Argentino.
Sometimes it's the dog just running through the fucking house, running into the house, and you hear it sounds like there's a horse upstairs. Yeah. But you guys can't hear. So if you ever see me and Justin look at each other funny, it's because we just heard something wild and we're thinking to ourselves, did the mics just pick that up?
Yeah, what the hell, man? But so what were you gonna say about Nate Diaz?
I was just saying that he got pulled from the card and he was supposed to fight Leon Edwards. I don't think anybody's gonna step in and fight him. No. Because they already announced like what the card's gonna look like, and I didn't see Leon Edwards' name on there. Fucking sucks for Leon Edwards. He hasn't fought in a long time, so.
Yo, that man is cursed. If I wouldn't even want to fight. I wouldn't even take a fight against him. Something always happens to the guys.
Yeah.
I don't want nothing to do with Leon Edwards. He's cursed.
Dude's bad luck, right?
I'm like, nope, I'm not signing that fight. Hell no. You signed a contract to fight him. You step out, taxi cab, run over your big toe.
It's like the Madden curse. What happened to Nate though? Why? How did he get injured?
I don't have any specifics yet. He got hurt somehow. Got hurt.
Did you reach out to the Diaz camp?
No, I did not.
There's no word from the Diaz brothers yet.
No word, man.
How crazy would it have been if his brother just stepped in to fight? If he was like, yeah, I'll fight him. How crazy would that have been?
That would be crazy, but that's kind of stealing his thunder. They don't do that to each other.
What if he's injured?
Yeah, but I don't know if that's a good look for them in their relationship, because if Nick steps in and knocks out, or has a good fight, and now where does that leave Nate now? He
doesn't look at it that way. He says it himself that he belongs to the Nick Diaz army.
Yeah, of course. He's so loyal to Nick, it's crazy.
Yeah, I don't think but I never even thought about it that way. That's a super, super interesting perspective.
Yeah, I mean, I think I don't know if they would do that to each other, because it'll take all the attention off of Nate immediately. You know what I mean? Off of Nate immediately. Now at this point.
But even if Nick came in to fight anybody, a lot of that would happen.
Yeah, but not in that way.
It would just be a crazy story, though.
Like his brother steps in.
This guy gets injured. His brother says, you know what? Yeah. I can make the weight. I'm under contract and willing to fight. Like, what's up?
And Nate was the one.
Stockton.
That's right. Nick was the 170 pounder. Nate was a 155er. So really, it's Nate kind of moving up into Nick's territory at this point. But Nick has been inactive for so long that what are you going to do?
Yeah, it's just a thought. It's one of those never going to happen kind of
interesting,
funny conversation scenarios,
Yeah, man.
It would be a good fucking story.
It would be. It'd be very compelling.
Yeah.
But then at that point, I think all Nate has at that juncture would be a 155 rematch with Conor McGregor.
Conor?
Yeah.
I want to see that.
Rematch with Jorge Masvidal, because Masvidal just came off a loss. that rematch makes a lot of sense, especially if he beats Leon Edwards. If he beats Leon Edwards, he needs to fight
Well, if he beats
Masvidal.
Leon Edwards, then yeah, 100%. But I mean, like, what's after Leon Edwards for Nate? You know,
I mean, if he
Masvidal,
beats
that's
Leon
it,
Edwards,
but-
if he beats Leon Edwards, it's the rematch with Masvidal and then a title shot.
yeah.
You know,
Or-
easily. Colby's the next title.
I was gonna
shot.
say, yeah, and depending on whether it's Kobe or, listen, not for nothing, Usman's not gonna lose another fight. Nobody's gonna beat Usman at 70.
I don't think anybody's gonna beat Usman at 70.
The dude's a fucking.
He's a fucking tank.
Stud.
He's a tank,
The
man.
dude's a stud, bro.
Absolutely is, man.
So I don't. It sucks. I'm not a huge fan of when weight classes are like that. I like to see people dominate. Like I enjoyed watching Khabib dominate, but and every fight, like there was a thought, like, oh, maybe this guy's gonna beat him. It's like the Amanda Nunes thing right now. It's like it doesn't matter who she fights.
Yeah, but I feel the same way. You know, I don't like that either. I don't like when somebody just runs through everybody. Like no matter who beats who, by the time they get up there, you ain't gonna win.
Yeah, I think they're getting rid of that 45 class too.
Featherweight?
For women.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's not.
They were saying there's like 4 or 5 fighters, and it's really no competition.
If I was to keep it a super stack, I'd say there's really only 3 females right now that can fight 145 and be in shape. A lot of saggy 45ers up there.
There's a lot of 45ers that just don't want to cut weight.
Yeah, there's just a lot of the fighters that fight up there in the women's division. I feel like they're just not.
Then they're soft bodied. They eat a
They're a
lot of
little
cheese.
softer. Yeah, they honestly should probably be a weight class below, a weight class or 2 below. And then you got Amanda, she's a tank. You got Cyborg, she's a tank, and you got Durandamy, she's a tank.
And what's the chick's name that the guy got in trouble for saying that he wouldn't sleep with?
Megan Anderson.
Megan Anderson.
But she's out of the UFC now.
Crazy.
Yeah, she left. So,
but she's in good shape.
Yeah, she's in good shape too. But those are rare. That's rare. That's not a division.
No.
You know, there's like 4, 5, 6. Like that's not a division.
You know what's crazy? You watch. I know I told you about them, but I don't know if you watch them. You watching Nelk Boys?
I do. I haven't been caught up with them.
These dudes are at every fucking UFC event, bro.
Yeah.
They've been in the Apex. They've been in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
They were in Florida. These guys get to go to all the fucking fights.
Bro, that's the demographic of the UFC fan for the most part. I mean, the Nelk boys are like our age and shit. Like that's where some of them are, you know, like that's what those are the guys that are watching UFC, bro. Go in a bar during a UFC fight. It looks like a bar full of Nelk boys.
Yeah, there's a lot of fucking dudes with fully loaded shirts on.
Yeah, full send.
What's that fucking tap out?
Oh my God.
Did you ever own any tap out gear?
Hell no. I never wore that. I never wore Affliction. I never wore none of that shit, bro. That shit was whack from its inception.
I loved when the Diaz bros would wear like the Metal Militia shit.
Yeah, that was like, those are like graphic tees and shit, right? But that's some West Coast shit.
Yeah.
You know, like that's that West Coast style lettering.
I like that shit. I'm not like super familiar with the Metal Militia, but I know they got something to do with dirt bikes.
I don't really know shit about them,
and
to be honest with you.
Music. I don't know. Something to do with dirt bikes and music. I always see people wearing that shit.
I have no goddamn idea.
Never have you heard of them though, right?
The Metal Militia?
Yeah.
Not really.
What?
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. I don't hear about everything.
No, you know about these guys. I'm gonna show you the fucking logo.
All right, show me.
You have to see it. At the very least, you've seen it. 100%. At the very least, you've seen it. Let's see. Pulling up the logo. This is the logo. It's
pull
like
pull it up. Yeah, I think I've seen that.
You've seen it on clothes and stuff like that.
Probably.
You've seen it like at the X Games. Dudes have it on their motorcycles and shit.
What is it? A clothing line? Or is it a company that has merch? Like what do they do?
You know what's crazy?
You don't know?
It's a clothing FMX Supercross MMA motocross clothing brand. It's a lifestyle clothing brand created in 1997 by Larry Link Algul and another dude. Products are sold in various retail stores. There you go. That's who the Metal Militia is.
Very interesting.
Yeah, I fucked with them back in the day. I never owned any of their shit or anything like that, but I liked it. I like to see it. When I seen it, I'd be like, oh, that's the Metal Militia logo. I can't believe you didn't. Did you play Tony Hawk as a kid?
Hell yeah, I played Tony Hawk, bro. What are you talking about? Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2? You tripping?
I'm sorry. Did I just insult you?
Hell yeah. I got a fucking playlist I made of like a whole bunch of songs like that.
Dude, those games had the best fucking soundtracks,
yeah,
bro.
It was all like that punk, like surf.
Yeah,
shit.
man.
Yeah, man.
Dude.
I'll tell you the songs, bro. I'll send you the list.
Oh my God, dude. I still have them all.
Yeah, bro.
I have every single game up to Downhill Jam because
Get
that's
out
when
of
they
here,
started
bro.
getting
You have
corporate.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2?
I have every single one.
On what? How do you play it?
On PlayStation and on PlayStation 2. I have every single. I kept buying them. I have them all. I have the disc.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, I have them in my
We
DVD
gotta
collection.
play, son.
I don't have anything to play them on.
That's what I just asked you. How do you play? You said, oh, PlayStation 2.
No, but that's how I would play them if I had the console.
You can't play that shit in your computer?
Oh yeah, we could run an emulator 100%. I could download one faster than I could fucking even
But I need a
find where my
controller,
disc
yo.
is.
I can't do that fucking keyboard shit.
That's why I didn't
do
get the
that.
last one. There was one that just came out that was like people were going crazy about because it was like super nostalgic and you were like playing like the old maps
Yeah.
and it had like the old school music. Dude,
my
the
God.
music was so fucking good
Yo,
in
the
that
music
game.
was so fucking dope.
What was that one song? It's singing it in my head, but I don't fucking.
Yeah, man.
Dun, 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 dun. You know what fucking song I'm thinking about? Such a good fucking game.
That game was legit. I can't. They're not coming to me right now. But damn, I think it was like,
I wonder if they make it for the Switch. If they make it for the Switch, I'm definitely downloading it.
damn, Pro Skater 2. Ray Fig saying Underground. Tony Hawk's Underground.
Underground was one of the best ones.
Yeah, yo, my favorite was Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, bro. My
I,
favorite. I was Bucky Lassick. I used to shred.
I didn't know
Are
anybody,
you
bro.
kidding me?
I was the
Bob
guy that
Burnquist?
looked most like me.
Bob Burnquist and Bucky Lassick, man.
I was the
Woo!
brown
I used to
dude.
Snap with Bob Burnquist, yo. Sleep on me, son.
Yes, it was. I looked at the stars. You know, I looked
Yeah.
at whatever the stars were. If the character looked like me, I played them because I didn't. I also I didn't skate. I skated.
I tried. I used to
skated-
go to skate parks and get hurt all the
I
fucking
tried to skate.
Yeah.
I was never good at it.
Yeah,
I
same.
think I landed one pop shove it.
I was fucking trash. I think I landed like one kickflip. I like
Oh, I
fucking,
never
like,
did a
pretty much like
kickflip.
broke my ankle. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was the sloppiest land ever. Barely counted. I counted, you know. But
It's hard when nobody around you knows how to skate that they could be like, yo, you gotta do this. I was just in the front of my house, just trying
yeah.
just like really giving it my all.
Ray Figs can skate like a motherfucker.
He can
This
skate
dude
very
does
well.
everything. He doesn't know yet. I got to talk to him because I need him to wear. I have a shoot coming up for this, my buddy's clothing brand, and I need him to wear something and do a little skate video for me. And we'll throw something together.
Are we having an issue with our audio lining up?
Why?
Because I just received a message. Let's see.
I hope not.
Just received a message. If I say, I wonder if it's been this way the whole fucking time. Because so for everybody, hold on. So, Ray, try to refresh it. But I'll tell everybody what happens before we get on live. Before we go live, because our audio and our video is all like fucking, it's different fucking, it's all different. It's all different inputs. So we have to line up our audio. But we always test it beforehand.
Is it off or not?
I have no idea. Only thing I could do is I could do how we test it. This is how we test it. We can look at the camera and we go testing, testing, testing. And then I could turn the volume up on this. We can look at the camera and we go testing, testing, testing. And then I could turn the volume up on this. No, yeah, it is off. I don't know why it's off. I could do this. Let's see if this works. Let's try a trick live.
That shit is.
Look at the camera.
Look at the camera. Look at the camera.
I could try to pull out of the scene and then pull back into the scene, and then we could do the. I could pull out of it and then get back into it. And I could just do testing, testing, testing. Maybe that fixes it. And then get back into it. And I could just do testing, testing, testing. Nope. We're gonna have to wrap it up. It's unless I look away from the camera and talk. Because we're off by, and I don't know what made us go off, because we legitimately tested it in the beginning. But I think it's all good. I think we've been on for a while anyways. Unless there's anything else you want to talk about that you really
right. We really covered what I wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's fucking annoying that this is even happening. I have to talk like this now.
No, it's all good because, just play in the background or whatever of whatever you're doing for part of it.
Yeah. But in all honesty, there really wasn't much I wanted to get off. That's it.
Yeah, man.
All right, Masters of None, episode
27.
27.
27,
Oh, I didn't even talk about Joe Rogan on the vaccine. I put that in the fucking title.
So go for it right now.
So what I wanted to talk about was just simply like, did you hear about him talking about the vaccine?
I didn't. What was he talking about?
He kind of just said, like, listen, if you're 21 and you're healthy, like, don't take the vaccine. Like, you don't need it.
He said don't take it, or he said you probably don't need it?
I'm pretty sure he said, like, well, I think he said both of those things. Allegedly. I was going to cue that up too, but I thought it'd be too much. But and then he ends up saying, like, listen, when I'm on here, and it's similar to what we say, like, when we're on here, we're literally freestyling.
Yeah, it's just
we're not planning any of this. He said, I know sometimes you don't agree with what I say. He goes, and guess what? Sometimes I don't agree with what I say either. He goes, I'm just fucking up here. He goes, we're drinking, we're smoking. He goes, I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. He's like, I'm not a fucking expert. Like,
Yeah.
don't. And he was like, he kind of retracted what he said and just clarified. And essentially what he meant is like, listen, if you're healthy and you're young and you don't like want to take it, like not taking it's not the end of the world. Like you're going to be all right.
Yeah. I don't think that's such a bad thing.
No, I don't think it's a bad thing either. I think it was like just misconstrued what he was originally saying.
Yeah.
Which is, I think it's just misconstrued.
Yeah, people just fucking take shit out of context and always do some stupid shit like that.
Which is fucked up.
But
that's the name of the game. But that's it. That's what I wanted to talk about.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't think it's a big deal, man. I mean, honestly, it's okay to contradict things. It's okay to disagree. You're allowed to say, don't take the vaccine. You're allowed to say whatever the fuck you want, really.
Yeah, it's 100% true.
I mean, I don't understand why you're not allowed to have a different opinion.
It's just difficult because of like the agenda that is trying to be pushed right now. And
that's the only part.
He has like, you also have to have a sense of responsibility when you have like such a big fan base that like you can influence so much. You can influence so much people. You could influence so many people to make a decision that maybe they were on the fence about. So maybe shut the fuck up if you're not a scientist, right?
I mean, I guess you could say that, but you're allowed to say whatever you want. If people go and do some stupid shit, like, or that's up to them. You know what I mean? I mean,
yeah, but at the end of the day, he'd feel pretty bad if he told people to jump off a bridge and they listened to him, and he was like, "Well, why would you listen to me when I said jump off a bridge?"
Yeah, but clearly that's a different scenario. But
well, he's influencing a bunch of people to not take a vaccine that could possibly, and maybe they'd be okay, right?
Yeah,
maybe they'd be okay, but maybe they get it and they'll be all right.
Do we know the exact quote? What did he say exactly?
I could play it.
What did he say exactly?
I could play it for us.
Because that's what I'm curious about.
I'm going to pull it up. We'll do it live. Joe Rogan on a COVID vaccine. This is the clarification. And where's the video? I'm going to find it. You know where I seen it? I'm not gonna say where I seen it because nobody gets free clout around.
We're looking like a fucking kung fu movie right now.
Are we?
We look like Rumble in the Bronx.
I wish there was something I could fucking do. There's nothing I could legitimately do. Only thing I could stop this thing.
That ain't gonna fix it.
I mean, I could adjust the delay again, but
Nah,
we'd
fuck
be
it.
we'd be here fucking
We're good.
forever trying to figure out what the right time is and shit like that. So I'm gonna play the fucking clip so you can listen to it, give your opinion on it.
Say to me, should I get vaccinated? I go, no. Are you healthy? Are you a healthy person? Like, look, don't do anything stupid. But you should take care of yourself. You should, if you're a healthy person and you're exercising all the time and you're young and you're eating well, like, I don't think you need to worry about this.
Him and his guys later talking about people showing off that they got back.
But that's essentially what he said. And it's not about what he said. It's just about like the possible outcome. Because yeah, you're young, you're healthy, you don't need the vaccine. But and if you get sick, you'll be all right. What if you get sick and then you give somebody else it and they're not all right and they're not vaccinated?
They should have been vaccinated. If you're scared, get vaccinated. If you're not, don't.
People are scared and they're also scared to get vaccinated. I don't know. I'm not here to fucking say get vaccinated, don't get vaccinated. I don't want to argue one side just because I mentioned it. But
I just think people should be able to do whatever they want. If you want to listen to somebody saying the vaccine is
but
good,
that's not somebody doing whatever they want. They're doing what somebody else is like suggesting they do.
but you're doing what you want. Nobody put a gun to their head. And
Yeah, there's free will, but it's like you were like almost like you were you're not coerced. You were kind of, somebody else told you that this is the way it should be, and they're not really qualified to say that. Yeah, they can say it.
just say whatever you want. And
You can say whatever you want.
If some bozo is getting medical advice from Joe Rogan,
That's the problem, though. There are a bunch of bozos getting medical advice from him. That's it. We're gonna close it up because we look like a fucking kung fu movie right now.
Ray said vocals are valid now.
What?
Yeah, it was that. Must have been that.
And you said that wasn't gonna fix anything, Justin.
Well, I didn't think it would. Keep talking.
Yeah. Well.
Yep. It's back on.
Okay, so that delay
We're
must have.
recording it from there from now on. We're not doing that shit no more.
That takes up my hard drive space, anyways. That's funny as fuck. You know what's even funnier than that is that means that we must have been delayed from the fucking jump. Then
from the rip. But it's all good, man, because you can listen to it anyway. You don't have to watch our ugly ass faces. You can just listen to it.
There's not a lot of incentive to watching our faces, to be completely honest with everybody. Yeah. You're probably better off listening to us anyways. I'm pretty fucking upset, though, that you can't go back.
Or you're better off going to my OnlyFans.
Yeah, and spending $7,000. Now
$7,000 for a picture of my titties.
That's crazy, bro. Two things are crazy. One thing is crazy is that now we learned something today.
Yes.
When you record through Adobe Audition, it increases the delay. So if you're synced already,
you're going to be unsynced.
You're going to be unsynced. I wonder, Ray, were we synced when you first started watching us? I wonder. Because I know. I don't know. I almost don't even want to know because it pisses me off.
I'm a bit irritated
about the delay.
I'm gonna do some ASMR. What is it called?
ASMR.
ASMR.
You want to open a Pop-Tart?
Yeah, I'm gonna open up a fucking burrito. How do
you feel about mukbang?
That shit is weird. I'm not into it.
You're not into mukbang?
I'm not into it. What do you mean, like people eating?
Mukbang is like people like just eating with the microphone, like here, and I pretty much eat the microphone. But imagine I'm eating spaghetti.
That's fucking weird,
bro. And it's like there's like hot girls that do it.
Oh, good. See, he don't even notice. He said he don't even really remember.
Yeah, it's not listen. You know what's fucking funny is I go back into our videos, I find mad mistakes.
Yeah, mistakes like what? I don't even watch them. I don't listen to them. I just let them rock.
Delays, like I see, like it's. We're using this fucking convoluted fucking system that just, if we went directly from the Roadcaster into the computer, we would never have a delay or have to worry about delays.
Should we keep going live?
Yeah, 100%.
Record it.
Being live is what makes this what it is.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
We talked about doing pre-recorded episodes.
Yeah.
And we would do, and what we said, and this might change, but essentially what we said was that if we do we're going to do one live every week, 100%. And if we do a pre-recording, then we'll throw it out sometime in the middle of the week, or we'll throw it out on a week that like an emergency happens or something like that. But for the most part, I think doing it live is like, listen, is it harder? 100%.
Yeah.
But if it was easier, everybody would fucking be doing it. And it's not just harder to do it because you can't take back anything you say. It's hard to do it because it's hard to get quality out of a live stream. It's
by ourselves. We don't have a producer for this.
There's nobody
podcast.
behind us. There's nobody feeding us information or telling us you look good, you sound good, nothing.
There's nobody controlling anything. I'm controlling the camera and the lighting. Berto's controlling all the audio, syncing up all this stuff. So
yeah, and you know what? Listen, this is the
and we still do it.
Yeah, we still do it. And this is the honest truth. And I'm not patting us on the back, but this is the honest truth. When you live stream something, you need it goes directly from the camera, whatever you're using, into the computer. To push an image from a camera into a computer, cameras aren't designed, they're not webcams. No. They're cameras.
Yes.
So they're not designed to push into a computer. Like, we're literally essentially damaging a camera.
Probably frying my sensor, but it's all good.
Just to shoot this to get the camera quality. That's why when you see like a lot of other live streams, they look funny because it's hard to get that live, that good quality. Obviously, you got the professionals that have the professional fucking camcorders and shit that do a good job. That's what we're trying to imitate almost. But so yeah, I go back sometimes and I look for clips in our videos because I would love to start posting clips, and I find like a couple things here and there, but nothing crazy, dude. The delay from from Adobe's 300 milliseconds. All right, that's 33% of a minute. No, I'm lying. Yes, that's 33%. And then the delay from the video is 1,000. So I give it an overall 1,300 delay. It meshes them and syncs them. It's so the delay isn't that crazy. Like, if it's off, it's gonna be off by a fucking cunt hair. And yeah, you can notice it if you're looking for it. And now we know what it was. Next time we won't have that.
That's it, bro. That's how we fix it. Yeah, improve, man.
Yeah, I mean, yes, it is episode 27. 27?
27.
Yes, it is episode 27, but we're learning every fucking time.
Episode 27, man.
We're definitely we're not experts. Crazy, right? When you start doing math.
Flying, bro.
Yeah, time is flying.
Flying, bro.
But that's it. I've been rambling. Anything you want to talk about? I know I asked you already.
Nah,
that's
man.
it.
I'm set, bro.
Nothing else.
Nothing else. That's it, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Signing off.
We're signing off. Check us out. If you're still here with us, thank you very much for watching rocking with us. Of course, I took my phone off of vibrate because
of course you did. Because
I wanted to listen to the sync or not. Next week we're gonna have our first guest. Super excited about that. If you're here still rocking with us, hit us with the thumbs up. That's it.
Yeah, subscribe, notification bell, and check out Ray Figs so you're up on what we're going to be talking about.
Yeah, check them out. So that if you have any questions, you could get here next week. We're going to be someday next week, probably either Wednesday or Thursday.
Yeah,
is that true?
Yeah, more than likely Thursday.
More than likely Thursday.
All right. Stay tuned to the Instagram so you know when we're going live. That is where we make our announcement. So stay tuned.
That's it. Signing out.